How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be explaining how to redeem these 10 free packs exclusive to PlayStation players in the PlayStation Store. And honestly, I'm looking for a voucher or something like this that allows me and my PlayStation to play a full 9-inning game, because I keep getting matched up with players that are bunting constantly in these lower divisions with the brand new ranked season starting up. So let's go ahead and get right into it. As you saw, I went into the PlayStation Store. If you click the download button as if you were downloading the game, on those packs, they will be available in the stub shop, and you can redeem those 10 free packs, right? You don't have to purchase stubs. You just redeem these packs from the stub shop. Now, with that said, I did not really get any good pulls out of this so far. Maybe a couple equipment items. I don't really have a ball player or anything, but we are able to at least earn some free players and potentially sell these or use these for future exchanges. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and hop into some ranked seasons. I'm starting the season off at 550. So we are in some of the lower divisions in ranked seasons. I would have started off around 700 if I would have been able to make it to the World Series, which was not the case, right? I've been receiving those blue screen error messages. I've talked a lot about it in a lot of my videos, and I don't want to sound too repetitive, but it is bothering me a little bit, right? It kind of changes the way that I'm playing this game. It's a little bit frustrating in the sense that I have to score 10 runs within 5 or 6 innings, and I know that going into the game, or else I'm just giving these opponents free wins and losing rating points, playing worse and worse players, which doesn't help the content. There's a lot of things that it affects. With that being said, we're going to try and make the most out of it, right? I have tried almost everything that people have suggested to me in trying to fix this blue screen error message. I've tried to, rebuild my database. I've tried to uninstall the game and reinstall it. I've tried to delete other games. I've tried to test other games. And I really only received this blue screen error message in MLB The Show 21, and I received it during the beta. So I don't know. I know I'm not supposed to talk about that, but with that said, I was receiving these error messages even before the game was released. Anyway, we are up 2-0 in this one. This opponent really only got something going once he bunted with Roberto Alomar, who's a very good card. I mean, if you want to play the game and bunt, by all means, go for it. It's just a little bit frustrating for me to kind of have to already play against the game itself or play against my PlayStation about to explode at any minute. There are a lot of different factors going on while I'm just simply trying to play a full 9-inning game. And, giving up runs in that sense is a lot different from just basically playing a full 9-inning game. Like, for example, I have the lead right here, 4-2, and I'm frustrated because I know I'm running out of innings. I know I need to score 8 runs before this opponent scores a couple more. And luckily, he's kind of running himself out of some innings. He was being a little bit aggressive, but I just didn't play well in that last game either. I just did not hit. I wasn't on the baseball like I usually am. And we end up losing the game with the lead 4-2 to that blue screen error message. So we're going to hop into another one. I tried to delete a few more games. I tried to adjust a few things with my PlayStation. I have no idea what's causing this, but here we are. We're using Bob Feller, and we throw a perfect slider inside, and we already gave up 1 run. So now we have to score 11. It is what it is. Let's keep it rolling. This opponent can definitely hit the ball. I can already tell that. First couple batters, he was on the baseball. Bob Feller is a much more effective pitcher on Hall of Fame. As you can see, I threw a perfect slider on the outside corner, and he threw it on the inside corner. So it is just part of having those low control attributes. Here we're going with the curveball. Perfect feedback. Not the best, analog input, but that's a 2-run shot. We're down 3. We got to score 13 runs. So these are kinds of things that I'm thinking about as I'm playing. Honestly, though, with this going on, I'm just thinking to myself, can I get the lead before I disconnect? Can I get at least some runs scored, some gameplay, right? Try and get some highlights. And honestly, through this experience, it's kind of changed my mindset while playing video games in general. I'm a competitive person. Just because I played baseball my entire life, I always want to try and win. But I know that I am going up against the odds here, and that's not likely going to happen. It's just things that I'm thinking about. I am trying to be as transparent and honest with everybody as possible. Some people have commented, how are you staying this calm? How are you able to keep playing the game if you're not able to actually finish one? And I'm just trying to make the most out of it. I'm having fun with the gameplay. I really like the gameplay in general. I'm trying to do the best I can. With that said, here we have a couple opportunities to score and, you know, tie the game up potentially, and I'm doing some stupid stuff. I'm trying to be aggressive because I have to score right now. I mean, I have to try to score right now. Obviously, if this was a typical game and it was later in the game, I probably wouldn't do that, or I'd probably just try and hit and score the runners that way. But I'm really trying to get the confidence down on the pitcher early on in the game. There's a lot of things that go into scoring 10 runs in the first 4, 5, 6 innings on really any difficulty, and I'm not playing my best as well. Like during these games, I'm making dumb decisions. I'm missing pitches that I should be crushing. Like that last changeup was literally right there, and I got under it. I thought it was getting over his head, end up getting a double play. Here we actually kind of square one up a little bit on the later side of good, and Byron Buxton just robs me of a home run. 5-2 ball game. We definitely have left some runs off the board and on the bases. This opponent is going to suicide squeeze with like every opportunity that he'll get. I guess this person in general, right? Could be a female that I'm playing. I have no idea. But at the same time, I'm just trying to chip away. I know that once we get to the 7th inning, it's most likely going to end there, right? I only have like 2 more innings or 7 outs left to work with. So I'm going to a pinch hitter. I'm doing things that I typically would not do. Maybe in the 4th inning in this situation, I might have gone to a pinch hitter, but with the way that the game is treating me, I have to in this situation. I even thought about going to Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani. I thought this opponent might end up going up by 6 runs. He was getting some late base hits, some jam base hits, finding the gaps, and then also bunting. He was using the bunt to, manufacture runs, suicide squeeze, get some speed on, and just try to swipe every bag. But, I mean, these are things that people are going to do, right? This is a part of baseball. I'm not going to sit here and complain about bunts and stuff like that. I just thought it would be interesting to include that in the title, right? I mean, I'm stuck in the lower divisions. I'm playing people that are constantly bunting, and this opponent tried to suicide squeeze once again. He ended up fouling the ball off and then hit a double anyway. He just rips a double into the gap. That was a good swing. By all means, great swing by this opponent. I respect the way this guy plays. I think that he was locked in at the plate, hitting the ball well. I had a ton of strikeouts, but the way that he was, manufacturing runs was certainly impressive. But here we have an opportunity to try and come back. I mean, bottom of the 6th, this is probably the last inning from what I'm looking at. And Ernie Banks is going deep. I have made a couple changes to my roster. I put Alfonso Soriano in center field. I wasn't hitting the best with Buxton, even though he went deep off the bench for the pinch hitter in this game. I just wasn't really using his card that well. So I went with Alfonso Soriano in the outfield, moved Jackie to second base, moved Ernie Banks to shortstop, and Chipper Jones to third. Anyway, we ended up losing that last game. Again, it was tied 7-7. Right when I hit that perfect home run with Mike Trout, I went to clip it. I also tried to replay the home run so that guy could just watch it as I was clipping it. But then I got the blue screen error message. Maybe it was a little bit of karma for trying to replay. Maybe it was bound to happen regardless, which I think was the case. But we are able to kind of get some rewards here. We got the free Pennant Race Diamond Pack. And this has a couple brand new diamonds. Tom Murphy, Wade Davis. I'm going to pick Wade Davis. I didn't talk about these cards in my previous video. Wade Davis is really the only card that I would use out of that entire pack at the moment. But I still didn't put him on my team because I have better relief pitchers. Anyway, here we're going to go ahead and hop into another one. I am honestly insane. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result and just trying to finish a 9-inning game. But here we got a perfect fly ball to center field, and it wasn't a homer. The opponent might have robbed it. I don't know if he had those arrows in center field, but it didn't matter because we are in the 1st inning, and we're going to take a look at David Ortiz for a second here because this game is now frozen. Check out Jackie Robinson, great backup there, covering first on that drop 3rd strike. But yeah, I mean, I just cannot catch a break right now. It is what it is. I'm going to continue to keep a positive mindset and just give away my points and hop into more ranked seasons games for the gameplay. But I'm College Lefty. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Comment on the video. Let me know what you're doing in Diamond Dynasty. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.